Hey friends and Patreons, today I want to make some reggae beats and go over some of my favorite reggae chord progressions and techniques for mixing reggae that I've learned hanging out in the studio with some of the big dancehall producers. So let's get started. First thing, we'll go over our favorite chord progression. So one of the best reggae chord progressions is going to be the 1 minor. So play a C minor, and then you're going to go down a whole step to a major chord. So this is 1 to flat 7. Very popular chord progression. Another great chord progression is very similar. You're going to do the 1 chord, and you're going to go to that flat 7, so down a whole step, but instead of minor, this time it's going to be major. Just so many reggae rhythms on that instant hit. Now another popular one, which is a little more current for some reggae tone, is going to be a 1 minor to the 6 chord, to the 3, flat 3, to the flat 7. I mean, this has been in so many reggae songs and hits. Alright, and the last great chord progression is going to be a 1 major, and it's going to go up to the 2 minor, so you go up a whole step to a minor chord. I mean, it's wow. So there's some great reggae chord progressions. Now, let's go over and actually try to use some of these chord progressions in a beat. So I'll import my session audio. I'm going to go to my AJ Hall Duppy drums that I just purchased, and let's listen to some beats. Very old school 1 drop. I definitely want to do something like that, but let's see if we can find something a little cooler here. That's like a hip hop one. So I want to do something a little more upbeat maybe. Pretty good, a little slow. Let's do. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's add that into this session. Go to the session start. Here's our loop. And if you double click this, we'll see that it's 97 BPM. So change the Pro Tools tempo to 97. But then, here's a great trick. Put the track in polyphonic, set it to ticks, and now we can actually change the tempo. So if I want to go to 95, it just automatically tempo changed for me. So let me make sure we're on the beat. Yep. And I'm just going to duplicate this a couple times. We'll do 2 minutes. Okay, and now for the piano sound, I'm going to use an upright piano, because in most reggae music, they don't have these big, expensive grand pianos in the studio. So pick a nice upright piano, and you'll get a lot closer to that sound that those guys were using. So we'll go to the top, and let's hit it. Oh, messed up. Oh. I'm already hearing the bass line. This is is just a 1, 5 to 4 to 1. Messed up, that's all right. Try a couple different voicings just to keep it feeling fresh. I also like to do octaves when I'm comping reggae, just so you get the fat low end and the top end. All right, so there's our keyboard. Let me save that. And now let's go to some bass. So the key with reggae bass is there's either going to be old school 70s where they're using a jazz bass, mainly picking with their thumb, like some Sly and Robbie type of stuff. But what I really love is a newer kind of 80s dancehall reggae. And these guys were using analog synthesizers, specifically the Casio keyboards for these fat sub basses. So I've loaded up my UVI here, and I've loaded up a cool bass sound that's from the DX90, which is a popular synthesizer in the 80s. And I just have it on a nice pure sine wave bass. So it sounded pretty good. I could probably bring the resonance down, cut the filter, smooth it out. You just get that cool sling-ting type of rhythm. So let's hit it. Ah. Woo. So reggae bass, you can go really one drop, where you play the bass on the 2. Dodge the 1. So much space. But I kind of like the 1. Makes it a little more new, dancehall. So it depends what you're going for. I guess I do like the 1 drop. Ooh, dub style. Nice. So, sick rhythm. I think I could add a little maybe organ bubble. So we'll go to this organ track, and this is called the bubble. You kind of do the 16th notes on the upbeat with your left hand, and then you hit just the regular upbeats up here. We'll try the bubble. It doesn't work on all the songs, but this one could be cool. I think it's a little fast for the bubble. Yeah, it makes it feel a little rushed. So I don't think this song needs the bubble, but it's good we have it there. Now I want to start another rhythm, but I want to keep all my same sounds, so I'm just going to go File, Save As, and I'm just going to call this Reggae Vibes 2. I'm just going to playlist everything, and we can probably delete this track. And now let's do something a little darker, maybe a little more dancehall, which is more of a kind of a different rhythm. So let's go find some cool. So let me throw my upright in here. Now let's go find a cool track here. I'll try to find something a little more dancehall. That sounds okay. Let's go. Nice one drop. Nice one drop. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, yeah, that's a good hit right there. So I'm thinking male voice. So we'll probably want to stay around maybe E or D. Yeah, 1 to 5 to the 6. Oh, that's gonna be tight. So let's throw that in here. And this is tempo 89. So we'll switch it to 89. I'm also gonna put it into polyphonic and ticks in case we want to change the tempo. Let me duplicate a couple minutes of these. And let's mess around with some fun grooves here. That's cool, where we go. Oh, something like that, yeah, but maybe different voicing. Or what if we go major? Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, sharp 9. Kind of jazz it up, yeah. All right, that's cool. Let me throw a bass on it. I'm gonna use the same sub bass here. So now we'll lay down a bass. Some bass line outlining the chords. Seems pretty cool. Fat bass, yep. All right, that's pretty cool. Let me go over one more trick here with these pianos. So one thing I love to do on piano here, let me solo it, is compressor, 33609. And just get a good ratio on there, and mix down. And then I also love to put an old school tape machine. So let's go to the ATR 102. So all this old school reggae was all recorded to tape, so this is just gonna add that vibe. I'm gonna go lo-fi, maybe 7 ips, yeah. And then I'll also throw a tape machine onto the bass. Studer A800 here, 15 ips. I think they even have a reggae vibe in here that sounds good. Turn down the hum. Yeah. And then I made a little organ. All right, well, check out the download to get some of these MIDI files in case you want to throw some of these chord progressions in your songs. And thanks for watching. Hope you dig it. Bye.